Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to this afternoon, I guess. Qatar versus Canada in an international friendly. Canada warming up for the World Cup. Qatar is as well. This is over in Poland, I think. It's in Europe. But Canada goes and playing Qatar. Goes to play Qatar over in Europe today for their first match of this 2-match window in their 3 preparation matches for the World Cup. Their 3 actual preparation matches for the World Cup. See how exactly this one goes. Qatar versus Canada, what could have been the Gold Cup final last year. What we were 180 minutes away from that being the Gold Cup final last year. Probably less. But this match is the alternate universe Gold Cup final. We'll have fun with that one. Canada versus Qatar should be a very good game. Both teams trying to figure things out. A couple of changes for Canada, but the lineups are as follows. For Qatar in goal, Saad Al-Sheeb. The back 3, Tarek Salman, Bassam Hisham, and Mohamed Wad. The midfield 5, Abdel Karim Fadlala, Homa Mahmed, Abdul Aziz Hatem, Karim Boudiaf, Pedro Miguel. In the front 2, Akram Afif and Almoez Ali. And for Canada, in goal, we have Milan Borjan. The back 4 of Alistair Johnston, Stephen Vittoria, Kamal Miller, and Sam Adekugbe. Stephen Eustachio and Samuel Piet in the midfield. Kyle Larin, Junior Hoylett, and Alphonso Davies. And at the up top, Jonathan David. Some random-ass stream. Because it's on nothing else. I have my ways. Don't worry. I have my ways. Trust me. I have my ways. USA got smacked by Japan. I told you. I told you the USA could lose to Japan. I told you. Don't shoot the messenger. I told you something like that could happen. I'm happy with it. I mean, it's Japan, of course. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. It's not because it's against the U.S. It's just I want Japan to win. I think so, too. But very bad morning for the USA, losing 2-0 Japan with our crappy kits. How about it? U.S. had a horrible performance, though. Seriously. Giving away the ball that many times in the defensive half. Jesus Christ. You think Greg Berhalter would have dealt with that. That's like the bread and butter of his system is dealing with not letting the ball be given away in the defensive half. Like, if that's, you'd think it'd be better. You would think. I did not see it yet. Telling me I did not see that result. Let me see which one it was. Font Mob, new tab, open it. All right. 2-2. I told you Costa Rica could draw. Didn't I say that a Costa Rica draw is very likely against South Korea? And that home field didn't really matter? And they were down a man for about 10 minutes. So I told you about Costa Rica. I told you they could draw. I felt like a draw was going to be the case. I called it. Again. And Bennett with a brace, too. Damn good player. Now, if Herediano still had him, maybe they'd be in the CONCACAF League right now. Maybe they'd still be in the CONCACAF League right now if they still had him. Herediano. Don't sell your best player in the middle of a tournament. And Pacific, don't think I forgot about you. What up, Elias? How we doing? Most times, yes, I am. 95% of the time, I am. There's moments where I'm There moments were when I wasn't, but I should say I wasn't. Those are far behind me, though. What are your thoughts on Costa Rica's coach? I think Luis Fernando Suarez, he's a very good coach. I think he fits well with Costa Rica and what they want to do. I think he's definitely a perfect coach for them and their system as it is right now. I like him. I think he's done well with Costa Rica. He's done them a lot better than what you would expect them to be at this position with the couple of youth players, but not really. You would think. Watching this game with a bunch of Qataris here in Doha. Well, that sounds fun. I can tell you that much. That sounds fun. Oh, there it is. Argentina plays Honduras. Honduras is about to get slapped. Argentina plays Honduras today. Honduras is about to get slapped. Ugh, I don't want to watch that one. Only Argentinian fans would probably watch that game, and it would still be a waste of damn time. Probably. There we go. I mean, shit. What do you think? Love it, right? Love it. Honduras is going to have a long day against Argentina today. If they do more than just barely try, I'm going to be shocked, frankly. Argentina plays Jamaica, and after instead of having a camp, Leon Bailey is partying in Miami. Come on, Leon. Come on. I know the game barely matters, but do better. Leon, when you're playing for Jamaica, you got to carry yourself like a star. Because that's what you are. Come on. We got it, though. Instead of. Let's go. Lovely. One of these will work. The game's in like 4 days, and players like Mikel Antonio start traveling tomorrow. I could see why that's a problem. Mexico's going to be next to get slapped by Argentina. They're going to get ran off the road by Argentina. Well, that we expected, but at least it'll be better than Honduras. At least, there's that. USMNT doesn't beat Saudi Arabia on the 27th, then I'm worried about them playing in the World Cup. They should beat Saudi Arabia. I would be 100% sure about that. I don't think we really need to worry about that, frankly. I think they'll be fine. It may not be the best game to be fine, but, There we go. Worth a shot. That'll be fine. Oh, shit. No. A good game in like 1.5 hours. Ghana and Brazil are playing. Oh, that sounds interesting. 1:15 is what it says. It's already kicked off. All right. Players are warming up. First minute, Canada gets a corner. Tarek Salman concedes. Is what it says. Shit, it's already began. Tarek Salman gives away a corner to Canada. This damn site. Two minutes in, still 0-0. No. Kidding me? All right. Still hasn't seen anything else there. 2 minutes in. See, I mean, this shit ain't even on 2DNA. That's a problem. Like, it's like, nah, we're better than that. There it is. He's goal. You may have just saved me. Beauty. 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 That's a beauty. He's go. That's a beauty. There we go. Goal for Canada. Kyle Larin has scored with a header. Kyle Larin has scored a header. It's 1-0 Canada. Kyle Larin. There we go. What a header. 1-0 Canada. Kyle Larin in the 4th minute. Crossed in by Sam Adekugbe. Kyle Larin gets the goal. 1-0. They're checking it on VAR. That's what it looks like. Hold on. That's 0-1. Boom. I'll take it. 5th minute. Kyle Larin, Canada in white, Qatar in maroon, sort of. Not bad. I'm not mad. I'll take it. I'm not bad, but they're checking on VAR. Is that a new Adidas referee kit? What? I've never seen that in my life. They may be looking at VAR. They may say this is offside. And it looks like it'll be given. Yep. Kyle Larin scores. A header for Canada. At the center of a goal. At the center of the box. Kyle Larin gets a header. We're up 1-0. In the 6th minute. As soon as I get to his goal, it happens. Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. And here comes Canada. That is beautiful, I guess. With that being said, Canada playing well defensively. Canada's been owning Qatar early. I can tell you that much. A corner in the 1st minute, goal in the 5th. They've been owning them early. Nice pass through. There could be another chance. Save. Yep, Canada's on fire. He's goal. First link. It's on his goal. But a nice cross there. Canada, they're on fire right now. Kyle Larin. Nice pass there by Alistair Johnston. Big save. Another corner for Canada in the 7th minute. Up 1-0 already, and they could make it 2 within the first 10. Cross in. And that'll go out for another corner. The big test for Canada is against Uruguay. I agree with that. But I think Canada can handle. They're not Mexico. I won't let. No, Mexico, that was a bad game. Cross in, off the corner, and Qatar clears it, and they can go down the side or go down the pitch. But Canada gets it back. Nice defensive play. Still, almost. That happened to me. First Timbers game of the year. Jimmy Chara, bite goal, catch it right when I got home. So I know what that's like. Hey, sometimes you got to make it work. This is on TUD, but that's on TUDNA and everybody else not wanting to show this game. Nobody gives a shit about the Nations League, Fox Sports. I wanted this. TUDNA. Don't you cover all of CONCACAF? What the fuck are you doing? One Soccer? Well, I don't have One Soccer, and it's not on Fubo yet anyway, but I don't have Fubo, or at least down here. Unlike the Rest of World package. What? Come on, get it right. So even if I had Fubo, I'd still have to find this. Buff Stream didn't scroll down far enough to where I could click on this because, reasons. I think that's just the way it is on Fire Stick browser, but, his goal came in clutch for once. I guess as long as it's Premier League, they will come in clutch. Qatar, nice pass by Borjan to keep. Oh, fuck no. Oh, Canada just made a bad mistake. Luckily, I think they may have just gotten away with it. Pretty shocked that Canada just scored against Qatar. Shot, saved by Borjan. Milan Borjan with a big save. Canada, you can't do that in the World Cup or you're going to pay for it. I can tell you that much. Horrible. Put your best foot forward. It's 1-0. We almost gave away the lead, though. Milan Borjan stands tall once again. I mean, let's just be honest. Qatar lost to a C Team USA back in the Gold Cup. So, if they're playing an A Team Canada, doesn't that mean we should dominate them? Wouldn't that make sense? I think that would. Yeah, they didn't cover Costa Rica, South Korea either. You're right. And the worst part about this match, by the way, is it looks like it's on beIN Sports. And there's not a Fubo, but a Pluto TV channel of beIN Sports Extra. And it's showing a Costa Rica or South Korea game, and I don't think it's the Costa Rica one. But it's a friendly, though. Makes no sense to me. Here's another chance for Canada. Top of the box. They could take a shot, and it'll go away, but still with Canada. Hoylett plays forward. Not bad. But still, 12th minute, Canada 1-0. And it looks like they'll hold on to that. Besides that one misstep, they are defending well, and Borjan did make a big save. Of course he did. And here's the game. Here's Canada. Better than Qatar so far. I thought TUDNA covers all of CONCACAF. Apparently they don't. They only care about the U.S. and Mexico, it seems like. Canada, they'll sort of cover, but maybe they didn't send anybody to Europe for this. I don't know. You think they'd send somebody to Europe? I mean, hell, the U.S. are already there. Here's a chance! Is it a goal? It is a goal. It is. Jonathan David has scored. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Jonathan David gets the rebound and puts it past Saad Al-Sheeb. Cross in, foul in the box. It falls to Jonathan David, or it falls after it gets, or Jonathan David plays it out to Kamal Miller. Cross in to Alphonso Davies. Then the tackle, rebound falls to David, and David pops it in. That's 2-0. Holy shit. All right. And it's not offside? All right. Cool. I'll take it. Yeah, exactly. So you would think. Jonathan David scores in the 13th minute. No, it was the 15th minute. Jonathan David. Yeah, Canada's kicking ass right now. Sadly, the Uruguay match probably won't be as good. Yeah, that was... Let me see this again. It was the 13th minute. Okay. $2-0 Canada. 13th minute, 2-0. Yeah, they didn't. They gave away the ball 50 times in their own half. They didn't get a shot against Japan. And, yeah. Canada's doing much better. I heard this is the first game that Canada played against a non-CONCACAF team since Iceland in 2020. Yep, it is. It is. And I did cover that Iceland game, by the way, all the way in January of 2020. Shit, that feels like a long time ago. Kind of glad that it feels that way. But with that being said, yep, first time. First time since. Technically, it would have been the second had Qatar, Canada been the final of the Gold Cup instead of this friendly, but beggars can't be choosers, right? All I know is had the Gold Cup final been Canada, Qatar, we would have won the Gold Cup. Hell, we probably would have beat the USA in the final anyway. We just would have had to get there. Yeah, I'm still a bit sour. Why wouldn't I be? 15th minute. Why wouldn't I be? $2-0. Laren and David. And the game's not even a fourth over. Oh, nice tackle defensively. Good job. Foul, my ass. How's that a foul? And Steve Vittori gets a yellow card for that too. Bullshit. Clean tackle. My God. Bullshit. Explain to me. Nope. Oh, come on. All right. Free kick for Qatar. Well then. Canada playing forward. Refs being clowns, not shocked. You reckon England get relegated today? That'd be hilarious. If England got relegated from the Nations League, that'd be hilarious. I'd love to see it. Fuck, how did that fly? So, On my screen, there was like a fly at the center of it. I hit it with my zapper racket. How that motherfucker fly away? That shit was heavily zapped. Shit was heavily zapped. How that fucker fly away? I don't know. 2-0. That shit was heavily. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, it was just under the screen a bit. It's good. It's good. Finally got your ass. I had to deal with some work. With that being said, 18th minute, 2-0 Canada. Is that going on the best of real live stream? If it was on camera, like me zapping that thing, it would have. It wasn't on camera. Probably could hear it. But you don't get the action, so why would it be? 19th minute, 2-0. Instead of MLS After Dark, this is Friendlies at Midday, where not too bad. Not too bad, eh? We're having fun. Canada's still playing very well. 20th minute. Maybe it won't. Probably not. I'll find better moments. Don't worry. Throw in for Qatar? No, it's a throw in for Canada. That's right. I wonder, even freaking European refs are shit, though. I can never catch a break. Like, seriously. The refereeing for any of these matches I watch, it always ends up, I can never catch a break. 20th minute. Manuel Schuttengruber. Just as bad as a pro referee. Be like, that yellow card to Steve Vittorio was like 5 minutes ago. I don't care. It was stupid. I don't care. It was stupid. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. They're not playing the anthem, so Drive. 21st minute. Canada playing forward. Let's see if we get 3 before the half. Come on, baby. Come on. I mean, seriously. I thought they beat Qatar. I didn't think they beat their ass this thoroughly. If we end up winning 2-0 and that's it, I'm going to feel very shortchanged. I need at least another goal, if not 2. I'm going to feel shortchanged. And this could be another. Plays forward. Oh, nice switch of play. Both our strikers have scored. And people are like, oh, you won't do nothing in the World Cup. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry. Somebody's going to be like, you shouldn't be taking anything out of this match. Well, ain't Qatar in the World Cup, though? I mean, you're probably right. Cross in, header, blocked away. Still out of Coog Bay. That's out for a corner. I mean, I'm sure if there's the match we really need to take some out of is probably Uruguay. That is the certain part of it. But I definitely think so far Canada's looked the best of all the CONCACAF teams in friendlies this month. Mexico hasn't played yet, but I'd like to venture a guess and say Canada will probably still look better than Mexico too. What was that cross? What was that corner? Okay, that wasn't great. I'm pretty happy with this. Defensively, you ain't had to do much, but you've done enough. Offensively, you've had some good runs. Midfield, they've smothered out. The midfield has smothered out Qatar. What more could you want? Like I said a million times, the Canadian team that Belgium, Croatia, and Morocco think they're facing is the Canada team that lost 8-1 to Honduras. But that's not the Canada team that they are right now. Exactly. Hell, I think everybody thinks the Canada team that's going to the World Cup is the 8-1, the team who lost 8-1 to Honduras. It's like, yeah, you did finish first in CONCACAF, but is that really a accomplishment? No, I'd say it is. I'd say it is. I know there's like 12 groups in European qualifying, so you wouldn't understand it. And it looks like there's an injury to a Qatari player. Number 2, that is Pedro Miguel. Atakube. Okay, no, Atakube didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. Get up. 25th minute. About halfway through the first half, Canada are absolutely on fire right now. Dominant. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, what more could you want? I want to see everyone's reactions in the World Cup when they see Canada's actually good now. I mean, my reaction is going to be like, I told you. That'll be the reaction from me. But Junior Hullet, that wasn't a good pass, but it's still with Canada. That's exactly how this game is going. Even a bad pass still bounces back our way. Samuel Piet all the way back, but it looks like they're going to give that as a foul. Behind the play, the tackle on number 19, Almoez Ali. Oh, come on. Bullshit. Eustachio fouled Ali. Are you... No. Seriously, this referee's freaking blowing the whistle at everything. I think he's taking friendly way too seriously. I think he's taking the word friendly way too seriously. Knob. I actually would rather have a CONCACAF ref right now. No joke. But I did tell you this. When Canada plays a game that's more open and less CONCACAF-y, they'd be even better. Early returns say yes. I was right. As per. Early returns say yes, I was right. Not that I'm shocked because, score 2-0 Canada in the 26th minute, almost 27th minute. As I said, when Canada plays a more open, non-CONCACAF-y game, they're going to be just fine. Turns out, I was right. Sounds about right, though. I can't wait for Canada to capture the hearts of everyone around the world in the World Cup, especially since they play one of the most exciting styles of football in the world. I agree. I can't wait till everybody loves to watch Canada. I hope they're that Cinderella story that everybody loves by the end of it. Sort of, Leicester City style, I'm not saying win the World Cup. I'd love it. But, put on a damn good performance and have everybody rooting for you by the time you get deep. Except the team you're playing, the country you're playing. But it's fast to say. Let's be honest, Canada's a fraud, or at least eventually they will. As I said, after John Herdman leaves, they'll suck again. Don't worry. Or let me put it like this. After John Herdman leaves and all the golden generation cycles out of Canada, they're going to suck. So post 2026, it'll start probably going downhill. But that's 2 good cycles. I mean, shit. And even then, with how big the World Cup's going to be from now on after 2026, they'll probably never miss again. But if we're going to strike, now's the time to strike. Big save by Borjan in the next 2 cycles. This is the time to strike. Is what I'm going to say. That's what I think, personally. But side netting. Qatar shell. There's a Qatar version of shell. The gas place. What's going on? Qatar shell. In the upcoming generation, who do you think will take the throne of CONCACAF? Probably USA after this generation, like in between. Post 2026, USA probably. Canada will probably still be second, but it'll be a distant second. Mark Briggs. Canada will not suck if Mark Briggs from Sacramento replaces Herdman when he leaves. I agree with that. I'd like to see. I think Mark Briggs would fit the situation, but will he be open for that job at that time? / would he take it? Depending on where he is, he probably, if he's still in Sacramento, I would hope. But it depends on where he is. If he's in MLS, does he take it? Borjan gets it clear, throw in for Qatar. But I would love to see it, frankly. Yes, friendly. Yes, friendly. Can we, and for this World Cup cycle to end and see Greg pack his shit and get out of USA for good, and then Mexico, on the other hand, their identity's unknown after the World Cup. I mean, at least Canada's identity's known after the World Cup. That's more of a 2026 problem. 30th minute, 2-0 Canada. Don't you think Mexico after Tata era, don't you think they'll regain the throne? No, because, again, the directivos are absolutely corrupt. Tata sucks as a manager, but the youth players that are being built up in Mexico, they're not going to be these saviors you expect. Like Marcelo Flores and all that, they're not going to be these saviors you expect. Maybe you'll have a better manager, but I still don't think Mexico's going to have that Chicharito, Herrera level golden generation. I don't think that's happening. I don't think you're walking through that door again, but that's just me. I don't think you're walking through that door again. What are your expectations for Canada at the World Cup, honestly? Quarterfinals. I legitimately think they could go to the quarterfinals. El quinto partido. I legitimately think they can. And hell, I think they could win it. But I'm saying at the bare minimum for me, quarterfinals. El quinto partido for Canada. And I think they could do it. I think they will do it. Santi Jimenez is promising. I would hope, for your sake. I think he is, but does he hold that form? I could give the European point of view. Go ahead. You're going to say out in the group stage. I know what you're going to say. You think that Canada could beat Spain or Germany too? Germany? Probably not. Spain, yes. I think we could beat Spain. Germany, I think in the end, Canada would probably come short against Germany, whether it's penalties or second or third place in the group. Okay. If it's a close third place, I'll accept it. But things could go completely south. But I'd say second in the group. But second, third, yeah, we wouldn't be fourth. I think that's Morocco. But, yeah. Okay, that isn't as bad as I thought you'd go. I'll accept it. 33rd minute. Here comes Qatar. Oh, nice. Ends out. No, blocked away. And that'll go forward for Canada. Shit. Let's be honest. Getting out of the group, it's already good. I think they could go to the semis. Or the quarters, I mean. I think they could go to the quarters. As I said, Canada's better while playing a more open game. Look at this. They're even better now playing an open game that isn't CONCACAF-y. I said that. I think they can handle. They do. They do. Canada's group, Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada. USA's group, England, Iran, Wales, and the USA, of course. You're quite optimistic from my point of view. Why wouldn't... I mean, I could say that I may be a bit too optimistic, but I also say what I'm seeing. Does that make me optimistic? I wouldn't be bullshitting. If I didn't see that Canada could do it, I wouldn't say it. I think it's possible. From the way they play, they're better against an open team, or more open, less CONCACAF-y team, and they were already playing that against CONCACAF teams, and it wasn't as open. So and against Qatar, they're playing even better in a situation where it's more open, less hacky, and they're still playing even better. So I had that thought. It looks like I'm right. Of course, probably shouldn't take anything out of this game. Probably should wait till the Uruguay game, but early returns say I don't think I'm too optimistic. Did Canada play any UEFA nation lately? No, they have not. They have not played a UEFA nation, and they will not until their group stage. Uruguay is their next friendly, and then right before the World Cup, their send-off friendly. Technically, well, I think there already would be in Qatar, but they're playing Japan. Or is it Abu Dhabi? But that's technically their last friendly pre-World Cup is Japan, about 5 days before. But Uruguay is a very good team, and Japan's a very good team, and all three teams are in the World Cup. So we are testing ourselves against World Cup level competition. And we've also, of course, played Mexico, Costa Rica, and USA throughout qualifying, saved by Borjan, and we had 2 wins, 2 draws, or 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss in those 6 games, which isn't bad. And then, of course, this is about to be the 4th win, if this holds, against World Cup level teams we've played throughout the last year, so to speak. So, CONCACAF level's quite low. Mexico's okay. U.S. not great. Canada, I don't know. I think U.S. is better than Mexico, but Canada's the best team in CONCACAF right now. With that being said, though, 36th minute. Mexico's never reached the quarterfinals. Yes, El Quinto Partido. That's a thing. Yeah. "37th minute. Here we go. Corner for Qatar. Almost, or Akram Afif to take the corner. Let's see what they do. What are you... Okay. 37th minute. About 9 minutes plus stoppage time left in this first half. Canada leading 2-0. See if they can get a 3rd goal. Pretty good half so far. Canada's playing their best team, yes. This is their A team. Besides Atiba and Larea, I would say this is their A team. I'm surprised Larea isn't starting, but I guess the Nottingham Forest fiasco. I thought he's been playing well with Toronto when he came back. I'd say he's better than Adekugbe, or he's at the same level. Maybe they wanted to give Adekugbe a start. Maybe Larea starts against Uruguay. But Larea could start game after game after game. Dude freaking started all 3 games in January without even playing minutes after finishing a transfer to Forest. So, with like 2 months off, Larea plays 3 games and plays the best on the team. And then in March, barely gets any time for Forest. Plays 3 games in March, best on the team. Yes, John Herdman's son, Jay Herdman. Will be playing at the U20 World Cup. Who also plays for Herdman's son plays for the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy, second team. And Berhalter's son actually plays there too. Crazily enough. They both play on the same team. Sebastian Berhalter and Jay Herdman. They both play for the Whitecaps. Crazy, I know. Crazy, I know. 39th minute with New Zealand. Herdman's playing New Zealand. Shit. I mean, John Herdman did coach for the New Zealand women's team for a good while there. So I understand it, even though Herdman's English. I guess there was a triple choice. I don't know why, but I see USA worse than Mexico because you're being hopeful. You're being hopeful. You are being hopeful. 39th minute. I think that makes a lot of sense there. You're being hopeful. Very hopeful. Mind you. They played Portugal team, lost 3-0. Tomorrow, Mexico should have their A team and still struggle. Simple as. 4-0 against Ireland. Did Qatar beat Ireland or did they lose to Ireland? And Pedro Miguel's back down, took a knock earlier in the half. Lost 4-0. How do you lose 4-0 to Ireland? Shit, Qatar is bad. Oh my God, they are bad. Serbia lost 4-0. Peru is good, but Mexico's better. Yeah, but you're playing Pedro Gallese. Or you're just talking about results in general. Serbia won 4-0. They'll probably struggle, you're right. I say what I say. Jay Herdman was born in New Zealand and raised in Canada and has English heritage. Exactly. Qatar lost 3 games. See, I know. Because of, John Herdman's career, but I know. Against UEFA nations. I mean, Ireland sucks. Yeah. That's what I was about to say. They still play Paul McShane at center back. They suck. Yeah, I watch Irish Guy. I do. One of the better football YouTubers. What happened to USA today? Anyone see the match? USA lost 2-0 to Japan. Japan be like, omae wa mo shinderu. You can see why I wanted Japan to win. I didn't sound like a freaking gaijin, so yeah, I know how to speak Japanese. A little bit. There's a connection there. Trust me. If I sounded like a gaijin, you could have a problem with that. Then you could just say I was hating. But I'm not. Because I don't sound like a total gaijin when I speak Japanese. Thank God I don't. But Ziyech marks his return today with Morocco against Chile. I'll pay attention to that one because, well, Morocco's in our group. But right now, it looks like Canada has had the best result of everybody in their group so far. Ain't that some shit? That's some shit. 43rd minute. Qatar sucks. I mean, they ain't great, but Canada's doing what they got to do. I'm surprised they haven't scored a goal since the 13th minute. 2-0 Canada so far. Nice. It should be 3 or 4. It should be 3 or 4. You know, Japan are not really bad. When I saw Daichi Kamada from Frankfurt goal, it really sparkled me up. And that goal by Kaoru Mitoma from Brighton and Hove Albion. Yes. 43rd minute. Canada leading 2-0. See if they just hold on for the rest of the half or hold it for the rest of the half and then see what happens in the second. Or are they going to go for another goal? 43rd minute, 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Canada's been pretty dominant. That's not a foul, though. You swallowed the whistle. That's not a foul? All right. All right. Why the hell are you favoring Qatar? They pay you. They pay you. Ain't done shit. They paid you. Knowing FIFA, I'm not shocked. They probably had enough money to go around. Can't know 4 players. Japan humbled USMNT fans. They're down bad right now, saying they won't make it out of the group. I can't wait till right before the World Cup when we play Japan and just show that you can beat Japan. Because Canada, speaking of, Canada plays Uruguay on Tuesday, and they play Japan about 5 days before their first group game. 4 players in Canada. Alphonso Davies is one, of course. Steven Eustachio, okay. That one's actually, and Jonathan David. The Qataris are fuming here in Doha. Did you not watch the Gold Cup? Come on. Canada would have beat your ass last July. This has been a year coming, okay? Are you shocked? And Canada's got better over this past year. Shit. Still would have beat your ass. This has been a year. The alternate universe Gold Cup final, or you could say this is a third place match. A year later, we're playing the third place match of the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup. I'm actually going to make that joke. Canada's winning. I mean, technically, you could say this is technically the third place match of the Gold Cup. It ended up happening anyway. I would say so. Canada, if they keep doing what they're doing, yes. USA, Berhalter has to get out before he does. Who's in group stage alongside USA? Wales, England, and Iran. 30 seconds left in the first half. Who scored for Canada? Kyle Larin and Jonathan David. Hello, Daniela. How you doing? Nice to see you here. You finally figured out there's a friendly today, eh? Game's on He's goal, by the way. Came in clutch. Still saw both goals. Fluke. I claim fluke. Shut up your gimmick. Come on. And it's halftime, 2-0. Canada's leading in this friendly that technically serves as the Gold Cup 2021 third place match. 2-0 Canada. You love to see it. 2 early goals. They're beating Qatar's ass. Up and down the pitch. Oh, yeah, you have one soccer. Yep, forgot. Yeah. Just got home from class, went on Fubo and came here. I forgot. One soccer, yes. 2 fluke goals. Shut up, Jesus. Hey, deal with the result you just had on Wednesday. Cincinnati beating Chivas. Yeah, I'd deal with that. Go put on a Band-Aid, buddy. Halftime, what's your assessment? Canada's playing damn well. Damn good. Very good. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Canada, the better team. The whole half, 2 great goals, defending well, smothering out Qatar's midfield. They're winning the midfield battle. Qatar, much more open than a CONCACAF team, and Canada's playing better, as good as I expected them to against the open team that doesn't CONCACAF. And well, Qatar knows how to because Gold Cup. It's a very interesting match, but Canada's doing exactly what I expected them. Well, not expected them to. I thought they would win, but this is better than I expected. Is Canada becoming a football nation? Yes. Yes, they are. Jobber matches shouldn't even be played. He's calling the League's Cup a Molero cash grab. Wales just lost to Belgium yesterday in Nations League 2-1. Nations League doesn't matter. Maybe I will. Do they play tomorrow? I mean, Mississippi State plays at 11. I'd probably, but they'll kick Bowling Green's ass. I need to catch up. I'll watch TFC 2 tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Maybe. I mean, Nations League, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. To be honest, I'm not hyped. Atlas beat Real Salt Lake, not Colorado. I know you get them confused. If you're Herdman or Felix Sanchez, what we tell Canada, Qatar during halftime right now? If I was Herdman, I'd say keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Great first half, keep doing what you're doing. If I was Felix Sanchez, I'd be like, stop pussyfooting around. Push forward. Actually play with some balls. Because Qatar is not playing with balls. Or huevos. Speaking of World Cup drought, last time for Wales was 1958. Yep, I'm an Atlas fan. Jumped the bandwagon. They're bottom of the league. At least Chivas will make the playoffs. Ma que cazzo, eh? Don't get mad at me. You turn over Chivas. It's at 2:45. So 1:45. This match, I'll miss like the first 15 minutes, and I still got to review this match. You can still put it on TV as you're reviewing it. I mean, yeah, but still. See if Fox has it. UEFA Nations League does matter. Level is high. It's new. I'm just mad because Italy didn't make the World Cup. It's a waste of my time. Do you not get it? Right now, they're a waste of my time until they start doing qualification for the Euros. They didn't make the World Cup. They blew it. I'm still salty. That's why I said it doesn't matter. Right, I'm on lunch break. I'm not going to ask you any more on predictions. You get them wrong all the time. All right. Wishing USA could play like Canada right now, but USA is like turtle in a shell. Yeezus. Laughing at Yeezus. People do not realize the level. Don't tell Randy or Rebel. Not saying it matters, just someone brought up Wales and it's the last game they played. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Don't you feel sort of cheated that Italy did make the World Cup? I'm sure you have a feeling that it's sort of, I'm sure you think it matters more, but to me, I'm sure you're still salty about the freaking qualification. My dad is sitting here crying already. Is it my fault? I hope not, but if speaking the truth, I wish USMNT and Mexico could play like Canada right now, but you're not. Oh, Italy, tough. North Macedonia. Don't speak those words to me. Don't speak those words to me. The only reason I know North Macedonia, well, okay, the Euros, but North Macedonia. Oh, boy. Oh. Ugh. I don't want to hear those words. I don't want to hear those words. Jesus' turnover is Chivas fan. Okay, so I'm okay. Good. I was hoping. Lol. Let's be honest, though. Event going through North Macedonia, even if they went through North Macedonia, Italy would have lost to Portugal. No regrets. There's something called Fernando Sanchez is a fraud of a manager. Italy would have got through had they got through North Macedonia. Fernando Sanchez is a fraud of a manager. I would not have been worried about that match. But maybe you're right. Fernando Santos would have thrown Portugal under the bus. Not mad, just explaining. He's crying over the team. Okay. Already? They're not even playing yet. Or is it... See, this is why. This is why. See, he understands that these Nations League games barely matter. Nothing matters until Euro qualification. Even he understands. Dubs. Hold on. Stats at the half, and I'll read the rest of the comments. Let me get to these comments, and then I'll do the stats at the half. He's crying over the team. Qatar really lost 3-0 to Croatia's U23s. They're going to get blasted in the World Cup. Don't boo them. If someone buys the Canadian players, will that count towards an MLS international slot? If they're a U.S. team, it's international slot. If it's Canadian team, both U.S. and Canadians domestic, and I think wasn't Bradley I think both are domestic when it comes to Canadian teams. So it's international slot if they're not a Canadian team. Canada fan now. What's Mexico? So Canadian. Would you be happy if Canada announced a friendly against North Macedonia? Yes, I would be. Because that means Canada would sort of get revenge for Italy. Sort of. I mean, why would Canada lose to North Macedonia? He says. Don't make me look like an idiot, Canada, please. Please don't. I'm not saying be yellow, take the friendly, but don't be nervous. Take the friendly. Don't make me look stupid. Really. Sanchez is fraud, so true. So oh no. No. Roberto Mancini is not a fraud. It's not his fault. It's Ciro Immobile's. It's not Mancini's fault. It's the fact that Federico Chiesa got hurt, Spinazzola got hurt, and Ciro Immobile is Ciro Immobile. It's the fact the forwards couldn't score. And they couldn't pick up Ciro Immobile's bum ass. It's not Mancini's fault. I'm not letting you go there. I'm not letting you go there. No. You're not going there. Halftime 2-0. Sorry, still a little salty against the failed games against Iran and Panama. Interesting. Knew Qatar wasn't great. Thought they were better than that. Good excuse. Mancini is bad. He won the Euro! I mean, Chiesa carried and Spinazzola carried, but he still won the Euros. This is on Immobile's bum ass. Donkey. As in Ciro Immobile. With that being said, Fernando Santos is only further along because he has Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not a bum. He's the GOAT. Ronaldo's the GOAT. There's a difference here. Stats are as follows at halftime. We're finally at halftime stats. I already gave you what all I have to do is read these off because I already said about the half. 38% possession to 62% possession. 5 shots to 5. 161 accurate passes, 83% to 285. 92% accuracy. 1 foul to 5. 0 offsides on either side. 3 corners to 5. 5 shots to 5. 1 shot on goal to 3. 194 passes to 310, 83% pass accuracy to 92% pass accuracy, 3 throws to 8, 0 yellows to 1, and 0 red cards on either side. 2-0 Canada. Pretty good first half. Great first half. Second half, hopefully it's better. I think it will be. So let's see what happens. 9 likes, great. Oh. There we go. Not bad, actually. See how the second half goes. Super Strike 9 says, go Canada. Reload. Boom. Another 45 minutes. I wonder if we have penalties if this somehow gets tied. And just freaking cursed us. There we go. There we go. Nice talk. I wish good luck at World Cup with Canada. My predictions: 2 draw, 1 loss, 3rd in the group. See ya. See ya during the World Cup. And they're finally back out for the second half. Here we go. They're out for the second half. Here we go. Qatar is going to make a sub here. Right at the half. Kind of surprising, but all right. Mm. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. And they have kicked off the second half. Canada kicks off the second half. What the hell? There it is. 45th minute. Second half, still 2-0. Ismail Mohammed replaced Pedro Miguel because of an injury. Hassan Al-Hayados is on for Mohammed Wad as well at the half. Thank you. Still 2-0, and here we are. Canada attacking. Davies with a cross, headed away. Canada holding possession here in the second half, early part. 47th minute. Couple of seconds behind, but shit. What's the stream inside? I'm happy they are, considering all the other Nike jerseys besides the Portugal away are all shit. Like, the only really good Nike jerseys this year, or Nike jerseys, sorry, Winvo's going to have a cow if I don't say it right. If I don't say it the English way, Winvo's going to have a cow. Nike jerseys, sorry. I'm not used to it. Are the Portugal jerseys. Of course, Canada's jerseys are the best Nike jerseys in the World Cup by default because they're the same ones they've been wearing for a year and a half. The rest of the Nike jerseys, besides Portugal's, suck. The new ones suck. USA's suck. England's. Okay, the red kit is actually pretty nice. The away kit's actually pretty nice. I'll give it that. But the home kit sucks. Yeah, they ain't going to win, tell you that much. Brazil. Okay, yeah, no, Brazil. Okay, yeah, Brazil isn't bad. But I don't really like Brazil, so, you know. But yeah, Brazil isn't bad. Portugal, though, I like Portugal's away kit. Their home kit isn't horrible, but the away kit's definitely better. Maybe I'll buy a Cristiano Ronaldo one. Away kit. Maybe. Maybe I will. 49th minute. Brazil needs to win this World Cup. The only country that speaks Portuguese that I want to see win this World Cup is Portugal. Boom. And here comes Qatar the other way. Could they get a goal against the run of play? Come on, Miller. Good defense. Clearance by Canada. Great. I thought it was okay, personally. I still like 2018's Portugal home kit better and last year's Euros kit better. I think it's definitely a downgrade from the last two, but I remember, when I was in Kansas City during the 2018 World Cup, where I bought the Josie Altidore jersey, or at least the blank jersey that turned into a Josie Altidore jersey. There was a jersey, a Ronaldo jersey printed already there. No blanks. Portugal. I should have got it, frankly. I should have got it. But I regret that I didn't, because that 2018 Portugal home kit was pretty nice. I regret it. Header on. Shot by Jonathan David. Come on. He couldn't. Come on now. I tried buying that Messi Argentina away kit, and it was sold out. That Argentina away kit looks like it's a Pacific FC jersey. I made the joke, and I'll make it again. European and South American football on the national team level, or the League MX and MLS and national teams? True. 51st minute. This is true. 51st minute. Qatar having some moments here. Canada's definitely let off the gas a bit. They have dominated most of the half, but still. 51st minute. It's not the worst, but Qatar's definitely had more moments in this half than they did the first. It's early, but still. Richie Larea on for Kyle Larin. Nice. Was at the half. So Richie Larea is playing this half. Nice. He should have been playing the whole game. Adekugbe. Jonathan David, offside. I thought he was in through. Shit. Nice save by Borjan. Richie Larea wearing long sleeves? What? I ain't never seen that. Imagine how pissed Europeans would be if Brazil or Argentina win the World Cup this year. Yeah. This is true. This is true. Hmm. 53rd minute, 2-0. With that being said, 53rd minute. Where is it? Christ, to hell with it. I can't find it. To hell with it. I can't find it. Yeah, I did watch Major League this morning before watching this game. What do you think about Canada for the World Cup? I think they're going to do just fine. They're going to look good. They're playing a team that's a lot more open, less hacky than a CONCACAF team, and they're playing just as good as I expected them to. I thought they'd play better once they play teams that allow them to play their style a little bit more openly. I think Canada will do just fine. I'm very, very happy with what I'm seeing so far. Akrama Fee for the corner. Cross in. Header. Cleared what? Sadly, the U.S. were abysmal this morning. There's levels to this game. Thank you very much. There's levels to this game. What do you think about that Celtics coach situation? Ime Udoka is an idiot. That's all I got to say. Dude's an idiot. Like, dude, put your head back down. No. He got it gorgeous. Ime Udoka has like gorgeous fiance, and he chooses to step out with somebody who works with him in the organization. Idiot. 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 I don't know what's a bigger L. Ime Udoka situation or Adam Levine. I don't know what's a bigger L. It's more like he's being suspended, but it's because it was within the organization. That's the problem. That's the Celtics thing. I think he took the L because he's got his fiance is, as far as I know, is fine. I don't know. So I've heard. I mean, hell, even if she isn't, you don't step out like that. Adam Levine was going crazy. The dude had the text game of a freaking fifth grader. The biggest L of that situation was the fact he wanted to name his kid after his mistress. Dear God, that's an L. Dear God, that's an L. And I'm a Maroon 5 fan. And I'm a Maroon 5 fan. And I still am. What Adam Levine did won't stop me from being a Maroon 5 fan. I mean, hell, if their mid-ass last two albums didn't, you think this will? Canada going forward. Seriously, though, Maroon 5's last two albums have been crap. I don't know. You think it'd make them more money? You think they'd keep it? But we're technically getting one right now. And Canada's winning it. Yeah, I'm going to run that agenda. I do not care. Thank you very much. Speaking of agendas, I'll run. Maroon 5's most recent albums are shit. Their best albums were Songs About Jane and It Won't Be Soon Before Long. Hands All Over wasn't a bad album. I like Hands All Over. I like Overexposed, but Red Pill Blues sucked. Every song they've had since like Animals and Maps has sucked. All right? It's bad. You're like Zayn Malik. I mean, I like One Direction. Didn't even know they still put out music. They still do. Maroon 5 still puts out music. 58th minute. Do you think Canada will win the Gold Cup next year? Both the Nations League and the Gold Cup. And Alphonso Davies is down hurt. Ah, shit. His ankle? Please don't tell me. Adekugbe. Okay, it was a bad tackle. A bad tackle. I'm scared to hear BTS's song for the World Cup. I can tell you one thing, it's going to suck. Did you hear Little Baby is performing during the World Cup? Honestly, it's probably going to be better than BTS. And I don't even like mumble rap, but it's probably going to be better. I hope. It looks like they're going to bring in Charles Andreas Brim for Alphonso Davies. And they'll also bring in Ike Ubo. They're making subs anyway. Jonathan David is off for Charles Andreas Brim. They do still put out music. Ike Ubo is on for Alphonso Davies. Ishmael Kone will be coming on as well. In the 60th minute, Davies is off, but he's walking it off. That's good. That's good. He's walking it off. Good. Ike Ubo for Alphonso Davies. Piet on for Ishmael Kone. The Montreal teammates. One sub's off for the other. Come here for North American soccer, but the chat goes places. We have fun here. We have fun here. I can talk about anything. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes talk about food. Sometimes talk about pop culture. Sometimes talk about football. Sometimes talk about movies. Talk about anything. That's what happens during a live stream. The comments go somewhere. Sometimes you get advice. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But I'm sure it's better than BTS. But speaking of, though, they got more than just Maroon 5's got more than just Payphone. I mean, they got She Will Be Loved, She Will Be Loved, This Love, Sunday Morning, Makes Me Wonder. Come on now. All right. One More Night, Lucky Strike, Sugar, Man Who Never Lied. That's a low-key banger. Nobody gives that respect. Damn it. Wake Up Call. Yeah. They live off a lot of songs. The fact that Payphone is their biggest... Payphone's their biggest hit, though? Jesus. Canada with a Corner. That's not even from... Okay. Well then. We'll definitely check them out. You should check out Maroon 5. Just stay away from Red Pill Blues and you'll be good. Ball crossed in. Oh, that was bad. Bargov with a $9, a $10 super chat. Not here enough to be a member, but love the channel. Big ups for that $9 super chat. Based. Love it. Love it. Love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. The other World Cup song, Hiya, Better Together, will be better than BTS's World Cup song. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. Payphone was a banger, though. I mean, yeah, Payphone was a banger, but it's like their best song that wasn't. That was overexposed. Like, the three, like, post hands all over. Like, that's the sad part, though. It's like, Maroon 5's best song, or most popular song, is not on their best 3 albums. Are you kidding me? Shit. Oh, by the way, Dan Mullen's a snake. Shot. Ike Ubo missed. Hail State, Dan Mullen's a snake, so on and so forth. I have no hate to Orlando City. They're good. But Florida Gators, I mean, I don't hate the Florida Gators, but I do hate Dan Mullen. Stabbed State in the back, lying bastard. Got what he deserved. Lying bastard got what he deserved. 2-0, 63rd minute. And you do have Billy Napier, so if Mike Leach ever gets fired, we're screwed. Or we could just try to pry Dave Aranda from Baylor. I mean, shit, what could we do? That's probably the way we go, frankly. Larea just came on, but I think he's been pretty good. The only time the children in the U.S. will be able to watch the World Cup this year is Thanksgiving break. This is true, but sucks to be you then. Canada gets bodied by Mexico. You're wrong. How do you think I feel about Urban Meyer to an extent? But Urban Meyer still won you a national championship. Dan Mullen helped Dak Prescott make Mississippi State relevant, and as soon as he got the name to go to his favorite school, or the school he got his start as a coordinator, goes over and basically says, I'm not leaving state, when Nick Fitzgerald breaks his ankle in the Egg Bowl, and then 3 days later he goes to Florida. He's a freaking rat. He made us relevant, or helped make us relevant. saddled us with a coach that turned us to shit, and we're still digging out of that hole. Urban didn't put you in a hole that Dan Mullen put us in. Come on now. No. I don't think Iran could make it out of Group B. Now, I think Wales and USA could make it out of Group B. I think England may. That group is actually the group of the mediocre teams. Let's be honest. Because England, I could see them not making out of the group. If things go completely off the rails, it would be funny. But I don't see Iran getting out. To me, I could totally see Wales, USA getting out. And England missing, but USA just lost terribly to Japan. They'll find a way. Don't worry. I don't think Japan is as good as Wales or Iran. And England still chokes. So the World Cup's going to be different. I'm not saying that just to make USA fans feel better, but, it'll be different. It is what it is. 2-0 in the 66th minute. Canada, Charles Andreas Brim actually makes a pretty good run. He's actually pretty good. Well, I won't say he's pretty good, but he's better than I expected. Or he's playing better than I thought. Liam Miller's coming on for Sam Adekugbe. Did the dude just get bleached blonde hair? Wow. He pulled a baseball player thing. More to this, not going to lie. The Urban Meyer thing. I just don't like Urban Meyer because Urban Meyer is a jackass, though. Plays back. Will you be live streaming Belgium versus Canada? Of course I will be. There'll be so many memes and BTS sings their World Cup song. I mean, it's going to start the next battle of K-pop Twitter versus football Twitter. I can tell you that much. Urban Meyer deserved to be embarrassed in the NFL. I agree. I agree. I agree. And he tried to bring out his boy Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow, I still remember when he missed that block and looked like an idiot in that preseason game. Oh, that was bad. That's the point. That's the point. Football, soccer fans hate K-pop fans. K-pop fans hate football, soccer fans. It is what it is. Shot! Save! Oh, yeah, it would have been, definitely. It would have been. The current thing and the two biggest supporters of the current thing. 3 titles is no joke. Yeah, that's true, but yeah, Urban as a coach is great, but he definitely is a douche nozzle of epic proportions. But I guess, But I guess if you know a sport really well, people could overlook that. Sometimes. I think I'll do a birthday show every year. I did one this year. I think I'll make that a thing because there's never really anything on my birthday. So unless they're playing like an NFL game. Yeah, I know I got to make my background better. I know that's one of the things. And the World Cup is mixing K-pop and football. This is either going to be a peace treaty or a shit show, and I think it's going to be a shit show. 70th minute, and I hope it's a shit show. that whole time he was in the NFL was full of controversy. Man was caught at a bar with college girls right after a loss. I mean, that's not a good look, but it's not like it's not a good look because of the loss, but he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. Got to bounce. Want to see Brazil. See you soon. '70th minute. Eustachio with a good tackle. Don't call a damn foul. Okay, yep, you do. Oh boy, this referee. No, that ain't happening. I'm not John Cena. That is not happening. I am not John Cena. Or that's the one thing I don't agree on. BTS sucks ass. I don't know how he's a BTS stan. That dude has a couple of screws loose. I do not agree with him on that. Thomas Partey got injured again. Not good for Ghana. That's all I'll say. Borjan plays the ball forward. Seriously, though, John Cena is a BTS stan. I do not agree with him on that. But then again, the dude's a Tottenham Hotspur fan, so it makes sense. Okay, I don't agree with him on that either. But how's Eustachio been playing in Porto? He's been playing well. Man of the matches, a lot of man of the match awards, as per, because he is the man of the match most of the time. Loreo with a throw-in. Feels right to say that. And number 22, it feels right again. Eustachio's been playing well, I thought. From the end of last season to now, he's been playing well. So, he'll keep playing well, I think. 2-0, 72nd minute. Canada's basically sitting on this lead. They've had a couple of chances, but first half was much better. No, I think Canada. USMNT, maybe you'll have a send-off friendly here or there. Mexico as well. Costa Rica and Canada, I think they got what they got, frankly. That's my thought. Header! That'll be cleared. Oh, no. It's not good. Reminds me of Couch Ultras. Has a nice catching background and decoration of Canada and Vancouver. Seriously, I really like this. Yeah, Couch Ultras does a really good job. He does a really good job. With his backgrounds and tifos and stuff, he does a really good job. What could have been if he stayed at Cruz Azul? Eustachio would not be who he is right now if he stayed at Cruz Azul. So, good on. That's the one good thing Siboldi did was screw him over. So, thank you, Robert Siboldi. You just helped Canada be a great damn team. Okay. 74. All right. Miller still on the ball. No, that's a throw in. 74th minute. Mark Anthony K coming on for Eustachio. Come on. Let's be better, Mark. Got about 15 minutes. Let's do better, man. Let's do better. If Mexico and USMNT announce more pre-World Cup friendlies, I hope they announce they'll be playing one send-off game against each other in the U.S. and one in Azteca. I could see that being the case. 74th minute. I'll definitely cover those because that seems like a good idea. And wearing the jersey of the team who's at home. Cross in. What was that? 75th minute. Not great. Not great. '75th minute, still 2-0. I think we're probably just gonna keep this score. I'm happy with it. I wanted more goals, but Canada still's had their moments going forward. I still think they've dominated this game. The first half was much better, but the second half, you can still see it. I think they've been a bit unlucky, per se. Of course, they've made a couple of subs, but I think they've been a bit unlucky. Mark-Anthony Kaye. Hoylett. I swear to God, if Mark-Anthony Kaye technically Canada's send-off friendly is going to be in like the UAE against Japan. That's like maybe they do play a send-off friendly in Canada like maybe a couple of days before that. I don't know. I just don't see it happening, knowing Canada soccer. And Costa Rica, well, I think they just want to get to the business end of things. So that's just my thought. I've not heard anything about that. Probably be a team like Guatemala or something anyway if it was a send-off friendly for Costa Rica. But Mohamed Muntari on for Almoz Ali. '77th minute. Qatar. Thanksgiving is going to have football and soccer. What a holiday season they're giving us. Oh, and by the way, the World Cup final day, the day of the World Cup final is the World Cup final early in the morning. Then the 1 p.m. game in the NFL is on a Sunday. So you got the World Cup final, the 1 p.m. game, the 4 p.m., the 12 p.m. game, the 3:30 game, and the Sunday night football game. And the Bucks play on Sunday night football. Or no, is it the Patriots and Raiders? I think, isn't the Bucks? No. I think the Bucks play at 1, actually. Something at 4, and then the Patriots play on Sunday Night Football. I think that's what it was. But I'm definitely going to be watching. When the World Cup final's over, I'm definitely going to watch 3 straight NFL games. The Bucks, and then something at 3, and then Sunday Night Football. I'll be watching freaking games for like 12 hours or some shit. 12, 14 hours. Not covering the NFL games, but, you know. You know what it is. But Thanksgiving also, with a couple of World Cup games, the Egg Bowl, and some NFL games, yeah, that's a good day too. USA, England, no, that's Black Friday. But there's still some World Cup games. Which I think I'm just watching 2 World Cup games, eating Thanksgiving dinner, and then watching the Egg Bowl. Mississippi State, Ole Miss, of course. Hopefully we win. But Mike Leach can't win rivalry games. It's probably going to go to shit. But whatever. We'll find out. Like I said before, Mexico, USMNT, Canada, and Costa Rica better play well in the World Cup because they're representing all of us here in CONCACAF. Canada, they'll play well. U.S., I think they'll end up playing well. Costa Rica, equal to their situation, I think they'll play pretty well. And then USA or Mexico, I think they'll play well. They'll have their moments. Gotta watch the Cowboys game. If Dak is back, I will. If Dak's back, I will. If it's Cooper Rush, hell no. If Dak is back, I will. If it's Cooper Rush, I'm not. I could give a crap less about the Cowboys. Only reason I care is because Dak Prescott plays there, obviously. I got to root for my boy Dak, you know? I got to. Dak Prescott is better than Cooper Rush. Don't disrespect Dak. Come on. Don't disrespect Dak. Come on. Stop acting like Skip Bayless. Skip! Skip! You've been here long enough to know I am. A horrible cross, that's a goal kick. Yeah, probably. 81st minute. Nine minutes to go. Pretty good game so far. I think Canada's played well. I'm happy with it. The Shannon Sharp compilations saying Skip over and over again are hilarious. Yeah. Oh, Uncle Shay Sharp, Unc Shay Sharp. Undisputed is awesome because Shannon Sharp carries. Unc carries. Skip. Got old wood tip. See your old wood tip. Skip, stop dry snitching. Say, oh, hits the ad boards. 83rd minute, that'll be a goal kick. The Hennessy on the desk during the show. My biggest goal, I could do that here, but my biggest goal is to just have the energy of Shannon Sharp. Do whatever the hell I want on my own time. Which, I mean, shit. I think pretty much I do have that energy, but, you know, I don't know if I'll ever be drinking Hennessy on stream. That is meant to be seen, or not meant to be seen. That's yet to be seen, but we'll see. We're smoking old wood tip black and milds. I don't know. Again, yet to be seen, but '84th minute, still 2-0 for Canada. Canada's just wanting to play this one out. You got to do a drunk stream one of these days. Maybe a New Year's Eve party stream. I don't know. After drinking like 3 or 4 cups of Moscato champagne. At least be tipsy. I don't know if I'll be fully drunk, but I'll at least be tipsy. The Moscato champagne. Boom. You love it. Oh, foul the other way. That'll be a free kick. Do you think lots of non-teams, non-CONCACAF teams will get CONCACAF in the 2026 World Cup? Yeah, definitely. No, I have not. I have not. And I don't plan on being. I'm not like religiously straight edge like CM Punk, but I'm definitely not a. Like, I can understand moderation, but I feel like if I get too. How do I put this? If I get too regular in moderation, it's going to get too go down the road of not good, you know. So basically, you know, it is what it is. Brazil 1-0 Marquinhos. So like every here and there, but if moderation for me was like drinking like twice a month, once or twice a month, it would probably get out of hand very quickly. I know that well enough that if I got regular enough in moderation, it would probably go off the rails. I may be wrong. I feel you, but every once in a while, but it ain't gonna be like once a month. It'll probably be like, for me, at best, probably like every quarter, like every 3 months. But definitely New Year's Eve. Don't worry. That'll always be. I always know that's gonna be one of them. 86th minute, 2-0. Still good couple of minutes left in this match. And plays through. Oh, what a save. Bad miss. Canada could have easily got a goal there. Will you please read my other comment? Imagine if USMNT, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Canada got CONCACAF referees for every one of their games in the World Cup this year. I don't think that's possible. I think that would be against the rules, but it'd be hilarious if they did. 2-0 Canada, 88th minute. We need that Jamaican referee, O'Shane Nation. Or is it, you want Danian Parchment or O'Shane Nation? Which one? 88th minute. That's what it says on here. $88.54. Wouldn't be bad. Getting close to the 90th minute in stoppage time. Everyone's worried about international friendlies right now, but I'm trying to see High Show Speed score a hat trick tomorrow. He sold out to KSI. I'm not trying to see it. He sold out. 90th minute. He sold out. I ain't trying to see it. He sold out to LSI. I ain't trying to see it. More like I'm the top G of CONCACAF. More like I'm the top G of CONCACAF. I'm the next Tate. I'm the next Tate. Come on now. Of course he is. He actually was pretty good in that friendly he played, that soccer aid thing a couple of months ago. He's actually pretty good. I have to admit, he's actually pretty good. '90th minute. '90th minute into stoppage time. Come on. There we go. 2 minutes of stoppage time. We have a minute left in this match. Have a minute left in this match. It's 2-0. '91-28. 2-0. What do you think about the USMNT's loss today? They sucked. Japan outplayed them, outworked them. Everything that Greg Berhalter doesn't like to see in his system, he saw today. U.S. was absolutely trash and just despicable there. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Nathan. How we doing? Reynoso versus Mexico tomorrow. Who's winning? Mexico, probably. They'll struggle, but they'll win. And it's full time. Full time, 92nd minute, 2-0 Canada. Canada wins the match. Big win against Qatar, 2-0. Happy with it. I'm happy with it. The second half was a little bit better, or a little bit worse, but they still had their moments. I think they were a bit unlucky in the second half, but the first half was great. And Canada wins. 2-0. Beats Qatar. They play again on Tuesday against Uruguay. Big win for the Canadian national team with a big foot forward to the World Cup. They beat the hosts. In a pretty convincing way as well. In a dominant, convincing way as well. Well, that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once subscribed, send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put some playlists. Share it with your friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you for the review within an hour. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Let's go. Come on, Canada. Big win. Let's go.